2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's a look at some stats for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Daniels and Risachet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Alexander-Walker in at the point. And for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond and post. Moody is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Stan, now we're around the midway point of the regular season. What's something you're keeping an eye on moving forward?
I'd say the trade deadline. This is the time of the season where the rumors really start to swirl and teams understand their needs. I'm interested to see which teams will make a move.
Now here's Moody. Pass to post. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Well, Butler not able to get to the rim, but he gets the floater to go.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Butler, a screen on Johnson. Back to Butler. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, year after year, Johnson continues to tighten that handle. He's getting better.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Butler. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
That's nice awareness from Butler. Didn't focus too much on the scoring, kicking it out instead.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
Now here's Daniels. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Johnson against Butler. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Here's Butler. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Here's Alexander-Walker. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Now here's Risachet. Back to Alexander-Walker. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Green. And here's Moody. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Butler. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
To the paint. And stolen by Green. Here's Curry. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. The Warriors, 4th. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
You know, forcing mistakes is a point of pride for both clubs. They're willing to gamble to cause disruption.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Rizachet. Outside, Alexander Walker to stop the drought. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Curry. Butler taking his time here. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Rizachet. Warriors with the rebound. Now Curry. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Moody from outside. Okongwu with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Rizachet. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And the shot's good. Butler's got 7.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Hawks trail by 6. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Steps back. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler. Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight.
Jalen Johnson taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
And Johnson drops them both. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Now here's Butler. Rebounded by Johnson. On the wing, Rizachet. Moody defends. Rizachet with the ball. No points yet. Down low. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Moody passes to Butler. Daniels against Curry. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Daniels. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Okongwu. Yep, that one goes. Okongwu's got 6.
And that's the right play by Okongwu, staying committed inside and answering the defender's physicality.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
First free throw is good. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Curry. Here's Daniels. No good on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Curry finds Butler. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Risache. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Alexander Walker. And they pick up 2.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Butler. Risache with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense right on him. That one goes in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 5.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Outside Risache. Okongwu, a screen on Butler. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
13 feet out. Again, Golden State.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Hawks, Porzingis has checked in for Risache, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Johnson. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better 3-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Porzingis. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray. Johnson's got 10 points.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
The Warriors lead by 6. Outside heel. To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Atlanta also making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Okongwu. Krejci comes in for Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Butler. 16 points for him. Clock is at 3 from 18 feet away. No good there.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Pass to McCollum. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Inside. Butler double team. And here's Horford for three. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the pick. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Horford. Porzingis misses. The Warriors lead by 9. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Podziemski. Still no points. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
McCollum outside. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead, up by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Kuminga is out there with Al Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help, but how do you avoid over-helping?
It's a great question, VA, and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Butler hits them both.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
McCollum, the pass to Krejci. Here's Porzingis. Horford covering. McCollum outside. The fadeaway. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot on.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. PA?
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You look at the Hawks. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Here's Butler, following the score by Atlanta. Outside heel. Outside Butler. And Butler inside.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Hawks trail by 12. McCollum outside. Porzingis sets a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
No good on that one.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Atlanta also making some changes. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Kispert. Risacher comes in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. He hits the second from the line.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Now here's Butler. 20 points for him. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Hawks, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Up top, Johnson. McCollum looks around. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors lead by 13. Jimmy Butler on the attack. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, when it comes to drawing fouls, few do it better than Jimmy Butler.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Back to Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Hawks trail by 11. McCollum right side. Here's Daniels. And the Hawks with another three.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Butler. They set the screen. Back to Curry. There's the triple. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. And stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. And here is Green from downtown. And the Warriors with another 3.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
And here's McCollum. He's got 6. To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Podziemski. And here's Butler outside. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Daniels passes to Johnson. And here's McCollum. He's covered by Curry. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And the Warriors make some changes. Moody comes in for Kuminga, and Hield is subbed in for Podziemski. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And so he hits both. The Warriors lead by 13. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Butler. It's a mark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Johnson.
Well, Butler can keep you guessing on defense, and when you guess wrong, he'll draw the contact and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McCollum. Butler hits them both. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 from Rizashea. Rebounded by Hield.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And here's Curry for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Hawks trail by 18. Here's Daniels. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Outside Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 29.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Curry. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Horford, he's checked in for Green.
Nickeil Alexander Walker. 1 shot.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
The Warriors lead by 15. Outside Hield. And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Horford with a steal. Outside Curry. Now here's Butler. Covered by Johnson. Butler, good. Butler's got 34.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now Risachet. Back to Alexander Walker. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
So it's the Warriors now. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Hawks trail by 20. Pass to Okongwu. Now Risachet. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Johnson, and he comes up with a bucket. And that's 12 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
And the big-time scoring night for Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Now here's Butler. He's got 34. Out to Hield. Over Daniels. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Risachet with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now Hield. No made baskets yet. Horford outside. Right side Moody. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, the defense has to know Okongwu isn't going to back off them. He's ready to get physical inside.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. The Warriors lead by 14. A minute 4 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Risache. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Outside Risache. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Golden State. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Hawks.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Risache. Yet to see a basket. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Here's Butler. 15-point game. Outside Curry. Screen by Post. Launches it from deep. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more, not being satisfied with what he's done already.
Pass the post. Now Butler. Count it. Butler's got 36 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Guys, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Now here's Post. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Curry, rejected by Okongwu. And what better time to look at the team scoring the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 5, the Hawks.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Hawks trail by 17. Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu with it. He's got 14. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 38 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Risache. Outside Johnson. Now here's Daniels. Moody defends. They get it back. From deep, Johnson. The shot that time not on target.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Pass to Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 40 points.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Now here's Risache. They still need this. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Butler against Daniels to the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
The Warriors lead by 19. Let's find out the news on Stephen Curry. Allie, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, Injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you know, Okongwu has turned into a good scoring big. I understand why the D played him so tight there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Horford. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And it's the Warriors with the ball. Screen by Horford. Inside. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Hawks trail by 19. Outside Risache. Back to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Podziemski. Outside Green. Outside Podziemski. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Risache up top. Pulls it. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Horford. Outside. Green. Butler up top. Back to Green. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Okongwu. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh, my goodness.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Podziemski. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Porzingis with a screen on Hield to the paint. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Now here's Porzingis. Daniels left side. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Risache. Rebounded by Green.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick. Back to Porzingis. A long-range tray for Porzingis.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Butler up top. Risache covering. Double team on Butler. Green for three. He can't get that one to fall.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Podziemski. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. Hawks trail by 14. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Now Daniels on the wing. Risache. Kispert outside. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Pass to Kuminga. Right side heel. And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul. Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. C.J. McCollum comes in for Daniels.
Luke Kennard. C.J. McCollum.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. Pass to McCollum. Puts the move on with the drive. And McCollum slams it in.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
The Warriors lead by 12. Now here's Horford. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter here. Kuminga's shot is off.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Porzingis. Fades and shoots. That shot, no good. The Warriors shooting 35% in the third quarter. Right side, Podziemski. Right side, Heel. Connects from downtown. Heel's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Horford with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Kuminga. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Corey Kispert.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Santos is checked in for the Warriors. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. That one misses. Hawks trail by 16. McCollum, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Santos. And here's Hield from outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. Here's Podziemski. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Kispert outside. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandin Podziemski. That's the Warriors 5. Hawks trail by 16. And here's Kennard. The shot from the low post is good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
The Hawks shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. McCollum on the left side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Hawks, CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. The Warriors lead by 15. Pass to Hield. Back to Podziemski. Now Butler. Butler double team. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Kennard. Kispert outside from deep three-point land. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler against Johnson. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the inside. Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
That's good from Hield. Hield hits them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. McCollum outside to stop the run. Atlanta again missing. The Warriors lead by 23. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Outside Hield. This one for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Hield. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot won't fall. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Johnson. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's McCollum. Kispert on the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Butler. Outside Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's McCollum. Now Porzingis. He's watched by Kuminga. Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite three-point shooter.
4-3. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Kuminga banked it in off the glass.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Here's McCollum. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Rebounded by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And that one's good. Porzingis.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Now here's Podziemski. Kuminga, the pass to Butler. Butler double team. Outside Podziemski. There's the 3. McCollum pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Fades away. Good work there as it goes. The Warriors lead by 21. Pass to Kuminga. Butler against Johnson. From the line. Jump shot is good. Butler's got 42 in the game.
Well, you're not going to out-tough Jimmy Butler.
McCollum, the pass to Kennard. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Now here's Kuminga. Good D by Porzingis. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. McCollum outside. Johnson for 3. No good that time.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Butler on the wing. Butler double team. It's Podziemski on the wing. McCollum defends. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Kispert. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. For 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
So it's Atlanta now. McCollum outside. Fade away. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Heel. Back to Kuminga. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and with that attack mindset, Kuminga draws a lot of attention and oftentimes a lot of contact.
That free throw misses. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Hield. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Risache comes in for Kispert. Daniels is checked in for Kennard. And it's Alexander Walker in for McCollum. And he sinks the second. And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Risache. Now Okongwu. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now Podziemski. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Cuts off the pass. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game. Payton's checked in for Kuminga.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 0, Gary Payton II.
Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Gary Payton II. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in.
At the line for
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Here's Melton. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Here's Melton. Now Kuminga from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And he doesn't take many threes, but don't give Kuminga a reason to shoot from downtown.
Now here's Okongwu. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Jackson Davis. Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, scoring-wise, Kuminga is rolling. And with his athleticism, it's hard to match up with him when he's hot.
Now Okongwu. And here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Melton. Throws it up high. Stolen.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads, and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's Kuminga. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson Davis' screen. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And Spencer's subbed in for Podziemski. The Hawks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Risache. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Johnson. From behind the arc. Spencer grabs the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Kuminga. Johnson with the defensive effort. Daniels outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It looked pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks, for Stan Van Gundy.